So our assignment was to build a simple motor that uses a battery, a coil of wire, and a magnet for the purpose of spinning the coil of wire in a circle. So the concept behind a electric motor is that the motor itself converts electric energy into mechanical energy. And that is done by a current leaving the battery, traveling through the circuit, through the wire, and back to the battery to complete the circuit. So in our circuit, we have added in a DP/DT switch and a potentiometer to account for the requirements that the motor must spin in two different directions and at two different speeds. So more the science behind the motor: when the positive current leaves the battery and travels through the wire, because of our knowledge of the second right-hand rule, we know that a magnetic field is created around the wire. We know this because second right-hand rule states if you point your thumb in the direction of the current through the wire and wrap your fingers around it, that like kind of circle there is the direction of the magnetic field that is created by the wire. This magnetic field then interacts with the magnet placed beneath it, causing one side of the wire to be attracted to the magnet and the other to be repelled by the magnet. And the combination of these two cause the wire to spin in a circle. The DP/DT switch is added in order to make the wire travel in two different directions, and that works by the DP/DT switch. When we do switch it, it changes the direction of the current by switching the alignment of the wires inside of it, so that now the current is traveling this way into the copper wire, and when you wrap your fingers around, you see that an opposite magnetic field is created by the wire, which will interact differently with this magnet and cause it to spin in the opposite direction. Then also in our circuit, we added in a potentiometer to meet the requirement that it must spin in two different directions, or at two different speeds. So the potentiometer is essentially a variable resistor. This specific potentiometer can go anywhere from 0 ohms to 10 ohms of resistance in the circuit. So we adjust it with this knob, and when we increase the resistance in the circuit, the current decreases as it leaves the battery, which will cause the wire to spin at a slower rate. And then if we decrease the resistance provided by the potentiometer, the coil of wire will spin at a faster pace. So now we will demonstrate how this works by flipping the DP/DT switch and completing the circuit. now it seems to be working properly. And right now the wire is spinning towards the camera. Now we will increase the speed. Probably can't see very well, but you can hear it. Turn it off for a second or two and let the wire and the potentiometer cool down. It's pretty hot. Now we will switch it the other way and hope that it works. Now the coil is spinning towards me, which is the second direction. You probably can't see it, but the wire has sped up. And is now slowed back down for a noticeable speed change. And that is our motor. Thank you.